Yeah.
Yeah. Like every week, it's just put your cameras on the set. So I'm like, yeah, about that.
Wait, do you not have a camera on your computer? On your
No.
PC?
No.
Oh, it's a PC, isn't it? Oh, yeah. PC don't tend to happen, do they? It's more laptops.
Yeah, laptops, phones, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So every time teachers like, oh yeah, put it on the stair list, I'm like, yeah, there's a problem with that. Can't exactly do that.
Can't quite hear.
So,
What do you say? Just go like, can't.
I just say I've ordered one, it's on its way. Well, I've not. I'm probably gonna order it like tomorrow.
Never.
Yeah, I could just keep using the excuse like, oh yeah, COVID's delaying it or something.
Is it COVID? Yeah, COVID. It's over. Like COVID's still delaying it.
Yeah.
You're halfway through next year. Yeah, can't help it.
Yeah. Sorry, COVID's just ruining it. COVID's not a thing. No, it is.
Yeah, but to be fair, you won't need it anyway because you'll be in college.
Yeah, exactly. Like they're on about.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
I think they're on about making us go back, not full time, but for like a week in, week
Well,
out
only
next when we go back. Is it February?
Yeah, it's like in
after?
a month, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like February.
if it all goes well. Well, today
Yeah.
the COVID cases are decreasing today.
Oh,
It's always good.
I mean, I don't know if it's
So
good
no.
because I can't really going physically into college.
Yeah, I know, it's
But
kind of
then,
effort.
but then I also feel like I don't do as much work when I'm at home. Like I still do it.
I absolutely do
much.
nothing at home.
Yeah, no, you sent video.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I just play Xbox. I mean,
You sent a video in before of you listening to what was it? Was it Tyler My Diamonds? I think.
yeah,
Yeah.
I put it on my playlist, didn't I? I just had it on.
Yeah.
I was playing the Xbox. That was on. I couldn't even hear the tutor.
Yeah.
Then yeah,
So you could have set a task and you wouldn't have done it.
yeah. Someone in the thingy in the class, the tutor went. He was here, but he weren't there. Like he did the register. He was like he said his name and he was like, "Yeah, you're here," and he weren't here. So he got away with not even going on.
Jeez.
I was like, I wish that could happen to me.
Yeah.
I wish that happened on mine. I get marked off when I'm in. I'm like, what?
You've been
don't-
like, yeah, you're not here. Eh?
Don't
I'll
even
just
get me
send my name.
started with getting marked off when you're in, right? Honestly, the amount of times especially my IT teacher, right? He'll set a task, and then like 5 minutes before it's due, he's like, "Oh yeah, by the way, I want a screenshot of it sending to me." I'm like, "Huh?" So I'm like, "I've done it, but I didn't expect a screenshot to have to be sent." He goes,
Teachers that you can like, I don't like him.
he's like, "Oh, send a screenshot." So I send him a screenshot, and he's like, "Oh, by the way, if you don't send one, I'm not marking you in." How does that work?
Just sue him, Nick.
Oh no, marks me off. Well, I am in because I'm sat here, headphones on, listening, just like, yeah.
He's a muppet. Him.
What would you do if you actually couldn't send, if you physically couldn't send files? what would you do?
That's what some people do in our class. They make the excuses just for the fact that they've not done the work, though.
Oh yeah.
Like, yeah, I'm sorry, but my computer can't send it. I'm like, what?
It won't let me send it.
I'm definitely not one of them.
I don't know why you would be. Goodbye, you do all your work.
To be fair, though, we got set work, but like they said, yeah, just do these like 30 odd questions. I was like, 30 odd questions. Read them. I've already done them. At work, you get them, and we had to do them.
Oh my god.
So I've already got them on my computer, so I can just be like, yeah, I've been working on these quite hard. just have to copy the same file and
Yeah.
change a few words at the start. So
You gotta wait me
that
doing
was
what?
pretty good. Exactly. So everyone's like, oh bloody hell!
Oh, I've gotta do it again. I
What
just thought,
questions that?
done this.
What were they? He's alright.
Has anything funny ever happened in your lesson? Because mine are just so dead.
Not really. No.
Like
It's not online. Like people just don't talk.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know. It's like we always get put in these breakout groups, right? So it's like this class is split into like 4 different groups with different people. There's like 5 in each group, and then we go into different video calls. And nobody speaks, nobody types anything, and we're all just sat there in dead silence. Like, well, this is just
Dead,
surviving
man.
here.
We have to do that next week. I'm not doing that.
So there's this one lad in mine. He puts hello in the chat, and then he's just waffling about nothing. And I'm
Oh
like,
my
yeah, that's
God.
brilliant, mate. But
Yeah.
what are you doing?
That's
When
not
did
what
I
we're
ask?
doing,
This guy
Talking
exactly.
about bloody North Korea.
It's like, hello, how's everyone doing? I'm glad we don't have a lesson last night. I'm like, shut up, mate. Shut up.
Like, the best thing that's happened in my lesson was probably like someone walking in late with like a coffee in their hand, just like, oh, sorry I'm late. just rocked up with a coffee.
Strolling in.
Yeah, just rocked up with it, coffee in his hand, like, yeah, sorry I'm late. He's like, where have you been? He's like, I was getting a coffee. He's like, fair enough.
Well, to be fair enough. You're not going to stop him now, are you?
So, yeah.
He's got his
Well,
coffee.
like, what are you gonna do?
Also, there was that one time where I didn't know we had a second lesson. It was like the first online week, and I thought the teacher was stacked it off for the second one. I went in the shower, and then I heard my phone like buzzing. I was like, "What the?" And so the lad in my class was texting me saying, "There's a lesson on now," and I was like, "It's in the shower. I'm not going to answer in the shower."
Just turn your face cam on with water dripping down your face. Yeah, you're right.
I'm outside. It's raining.
It's
sunny though.
It's raining really hard. I'm definitely not in the shower.
The camera just slips down there like, that's not mine. That's not mine. That.
It's my dad's that. Wait.
Wait, what the hell are you done?
Yeah, that's a bit mad, you know.
Oh, no. I had to like, just like get on. I was like, sorry, I'm like, I had to go to the shop. I was like, yeah.
Oh. Speaking of going to the shop, when we're going the co-op on our breaks, there's always that one guy just sat in the window.
Who?
Oh, yeah.
You know you're on it, don't you?
Is it the chip shop, man?
Yeah, the one at the chip shop, yeah.
There's a chip shop across the road from the court that we go to, and there's this man who lives upstairs, and he owns the chip shop, and he lives upstairs. He just takes a peek out the window every morning as everybody's walking to the door.
Every time we're there at the co-op, like, he's just looking across, like, we're always like trying to see if he's there. He's like, yeah, I'm here, don't worry.
Oh my god! Just see a little head pop out the window like
Hello. Oh, the people in the chip shop as well, proper Chinese. Like, I struggle to understand. I struggle to understand their English. What they're saying.
You want some finger? You want some finger? No, I want something vinegar. I don't want a soft finger. When you hear my finger, you get a smack.
And there's one thing they say is like, do you want it open at like? I asked for chips and like they say, do you want it open or closed? I'm like, what? What do you mean, do you want it open or closed?
I'll have that chip open and that one closed.
What do you mean? So I just said open. I was like, yeah, I'll have them open. And it came like just a cone. Like it was just a cone, like whatever that like
cone?
That paper stuff is that they use, and they just put chips in it.
What, like a cone?
You know them weird circle hats that they wear, like with a point at the top?
Yeah.
If you think about one of them, but upside down, they just put chips in it.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I used to have that when I was a kid. Yeah.
So I didn't know what it meant. I was like, I'll have them open. She's like, okay. I was like,
well.
Alright, she gave me, I was like, thanks.
Speaking of someone Chinese,
oh, God.
At work, we have like a caretaker. God knows where we found her. I'm sorry, she's not Chinese. She's Filipino.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Calm it down.
Is that racist? That?
I think it might be. Carry on.
Anything's racist in 2020. Let's be honest.
2021.
Yeah, I can't.
2021 now. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Anyway, but we always go like this lad at work. Always goes, "What's happening?" like that, he's like 19 or something. He was sat there and she goes, "Oh, what's happening? Oh, what's happening?" we were like, "What the?" But, and then we were just on our dinner, on our break and that, and she just come in. There was like 4 of us in there, and then she was like, she came in and was like, she just started saying, "You're my son, you're my son." And I was like, "No,
No.
no, she's the most dodgiest person of all time."
You got me a bit confused, like.
Yeah.
Oh god.
No, but she's well weird. She's kind of funny, like, but she's about 4'6". No, I'm not even joking. She is tingy.
Jeez. I thought I was small, Jesus Christ.
Well,
Oh, no, she's tingy.
not compared to her, clearly.
Yeah, well, and she got the most Filipino name ever.
Like what?
Go on.
Pam.
I mean,
You know my name, Pam.
You're not wrong.
I mean,
what
I don't
did you
know.
say she was? A cleaner?
Is that the caretaker person? Like a
Caretaker.
cleaner, yeah. A cleaner, basically. She
Just what's
And then
mop the
once-
floor.
we had to, like, get these, this, I don't know what it was, like this tape or something, but she had it. So we went, and she was like, "Have you got some tape?" And she was like, "You want tape?" I was like, "Yeah, we want tape." Screaming at me all day. I was like, "Yeah, I want tape." And she was like, "You want 1 or 2?" I was like, "I'll have 1." She gave me 4. I swear I said I only wanted 1, but
Clearly doesn't understand the difference between 1 and 4.
it's like, "You want 1 or 2? 4? 1, 4."
Here's 4.
Give me 4. Just to make sure, I was like, I only need a little bit.
I
Literally, I only need like a little tiny little bit to put
I
this thing
need to
together.
just rip a little bit off, you know, like just stick this thing together. No, you can have 4 rolls.
Oh, bless her.
I remember work experience, mate. That it was funny that.
I remember that, but I don't want to remember that.
Why? What was that? What happened at yours?
Nothing. It was just
Oh,
dead.
no. Wait, what did you do?
I got freaking in a post office.
Oh yeah, yeah, you did. Did you? The teacher sorted that out for you, did they?
And then the thing that was going to get sorted out, but I didn't have anything to do. Like 4 things I was going to do that I wanted to do got broke down because they weren't allowed because of the risk assessment. Because I was too young or something.
Yeah.
And I was like, my sister's boyfriend, dad, owned this post office. And I was like, oh. I was like, we can go here. I was like, oh, we'll go on then.
Oh,
Worst mistake in
fine.
my life. Like, it dragged. I got paid for it.
Oh,
I got paid 5 days, and I only went 4 days. Pretty good, isn't it?
won't complain.
Because the last day he was like, "You don't have to go." I was like,
Nice
Right,
one.
I was well confused with all that because everybody came in the next day saying that, oh yeah, I got paid this much, I got paid this much. I'm like, what? I didn't get paid.
Yeah, that's what I was like. That's what I was like. I'm not getting any money.
Well, you
I
boys
thought
got
I was
money
in
for that.
it,
Imagine, what did you do, Dan?
I worked at this aquarium type shop thing where they sell
That
fish.
Oh,
that is just sick. That is something you want to do.
No, I'm just sat there taking the fish out of the tanks. They're like, no, actually, I don't want that one. I'm like, oh yeah, let me just put the bag of fish back.
Let me just put it back in the tank.
No, back in there a second.
It's just on the
No,
floor.
Hey, there's like a tank of frogs, right? There's a tank of frogs. I hate frogs. I'm like, alright, I'm gonna work here, but if somebody wants frogs, then you can deal with that.
You can
And
get
somebody
it
walks in,
yourself.
he goes, excuse me, can I have the frogs? I'm like, yeah, give me
No.
one sec. Like, can you not just get me the frogs? I'm in a rush. I'm like, mate, I ain't touching the frogs.
Mate,
What's that?
it's not my job, that one. I only do fish.
Oh, yeah.
If you want to fish, I
I'm
can
not
give you
going
that.
anywhere near that little sloppy thing there.
It's random. I'm going to feed the piranhas. They have piranhas in a massive like tank. They're like, yeah, you need to go feed them. I'm like, yeah, you've given me a bag and some food. I'm like, what do I do with this? You go, just put your hand in and drop it in. I'm like, no thanks.
And
I don't have to put my
like,
hand in the
yeah.
tank of piranhas. No,
You put your hand in,
apparently
like, your hand comes out like
you just bones left on it. You're like, what?
yeah.
Oh.
You just walk over. I think I need to go to the hospital.
Just put your hand on the desk. Yeah,
But your hand's not there, so.
You see, this is my problem. Can you fix? She goes,
You got
well, how's
anything?
She goes, well, how's that happen then? Well, you see, I was told from a work experience to feed some piranhas.
Put a large behind it.
Yeah, I didn't like one.
I had no idea what to feed them, so I fed them my hand.
Yeah. They enjoyed it, don't get me wrong.
The piranhas are well fed, like they're not dying for a while, but
Oh, there's a lot of meat on my hands.